Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am Jessica Emery, the Happy CEO, inspiring and helping other female entrepreneurs to catalyze their dreams into cash flow in the online space, finding freedom. Let freedom ring. Today's video is, what do you want? Do you really, really want? Have you gotten clear about the things that you desire? And I just wanted to talk about the word desire versus want and the different frequency that words carry. Okay? So many people just fly by and say, I want this and I want that. When you say that you want something, that word carries a lower vibration because it's like, I want it now, right? Like a kid would say, versus I desire that thing. Like you can feel it in your body, right? This is when it's a higher vibration and you are closer to actually manifesting that thing that you desire. So there is a difference in those words to flip them, flip the switch. Now, there are 3 different desires, or some people would say like, they would call them ABC goals, but in this case I'm going to call them desires, because again, goals to me are more of that like want. They're more of like a masculine kind of feel, where desire is like a feminine feel, and it does cast a different energetic projection. So there are 3 types, and the different types of desires are: 1, it's something that you have done before. So like, you know that you can do. So you're like, okay, I desire to go to London this year. Okay, been there, done it. Know you can do it. Like, check it off the list. Done, right? You can desire that, but you know it is happening. Then there is, the next one would be you desire it, but you don't know how you're going to make it happen, but you know you can make it happen, kind of thing. So like, you just have to figure it out. You just have to like move things around and figure it out, but you still know it's going to happen. The third one is the desire that literally makes you laugh out loud. Like, or maybe your ego's laughing at you. I don't know, but it's like, how in the heck do you think you're going to do that? And it actually kind of lights you up with excitement, because you're like, but what if? Like, what if? Or actually, I like to reframe that with saying when it's going to happen. Like, when, because again, I've spoken to this manifestation and the sequence. You don't need to know when. You need to hold the void and just speak that desire that feels expansive, and then hold the void until it manifests. And you've got to stay high vibe. This is the whole trick to all of it, because if you stay high vibe, if you trust, that is when it will come in. You've heard sometimes you're, I don't know, 2 inches, a foot from gold, whatever it is. Like literally, that is when people turn around, because people are like, oh, it's not here yet, but I wanted that. And then it's like, right down the energetic scale, and like you get further and further away from that thing that you desire, because everything is here for us, and everything that you desire is literally here to be served to you. If again, you're being tested, you can hold that void, hold that desire of feeling into knowing it is already yours and you are stepping into it. All it requires is like you understanding, kind of reprogramming your mind to know, like, your mind is a computer. Your brain literally is a computer that has a lot of old codes in it, like a lot of old programming from your past, from everything you've been taught and all of that. Here's the good news, is that you get to reprogram it with your desires. What you desire you want, and you believing that you can have them. This will start to rewrite the coding and create new neurosynapses where, like, again, you will raise your frequency, and all of a sudden you will manifest. The things will start coming in and you'll be living a different life. Now, I'm going to also tell you that as this is happening, as you are elevating, and right now consciousness on the planet is elevating, you are going to lose a lot of people on the way up. And this isn't a when I say up, and I just mean like elevating, like in going towards love and joy and abundance, there are still several people around you that may be living in a scarcity and lack situation, unfortunately, by choice. It is a choice to live in that place. I do not play there at all. Never have, never will. I have always believed that there is a way, and the universe has unfolded in exactly that. Like, I don't have to need to know where I'm going to find the money for this or that or anything. I am a self-made 8-figure entrepreneur at this point in my life, and still always using my imagination and playing and expanding and listening to my intuition and the impulses that guide me, that sometimes say, you know what, next, fold that, move into the next thing, because again, we're always being guided, we're always being led when we listen to our spirit that is calling in desire. And if you don't desire, you probably feel dead inside, and that is no fun for anybody. So abundance is available for everybody if you tap in, tune in, turn on. I always say turn on that radio, the frequency, the dial, turn it up, make it louder, turn it so that there is clarity to listen to the sound, like the radio station that you want in your head. And that can be this future desired life that is calling you, is a life of freedom calling you. I love this life of freedom so much, and I want to bring it to more people, to let people know what's possible, because I've also found that so many people don't realize what is possible, or they're in the scarcity and lack zone and they're saying, oh, what, you're a unicorn, that's for you, that works for you, that will never work for me. Let me tell you, it works for everybody. Again, if you decide and you drop into desiring that life and what it would feel like and what that would mean, your why, the bigger purpose. Like, I want to be with my kids. I want the freedom to just go sit by the pool on my laptop and work when I want, or work wherever I want. This is life. And this is what I am going to be teaching and doing in business this year and forevermore, because the past several years in business it's been a tug of war between brick and mortar and online, because I still work with so many brick and mortar businesses. And I'm actually opening a brick and mortar business right now, but it is a passive income stream business. It's a teeth whitening bar. So I can still be working in my online space with my clients, creating, doing all the things that I desire while there's still income coming in. And this is the other beauty about the online space, is that there's so many different ways to bring income in. And while you're like sipping a pina colada on the beach, or you're sleeping, I mean, it's just insanity. You get to create impact on your own schedule. So instead of trading time for money, you can be literally like feeling like you're on vacation and making money. Like, this to me is absolutely where I have landed, because I just have been brought back down into the trenches, if you will, with people that are in the scarcity and lack living. And that isn't for me, never was for me. I've really moved people out of it, but like, people will plug in and then they'll unplug. Let me tell you, if you want your life to change, you need to plug in and stay plugged in. So whatever that is, if that's a YouTube channel, like reading books, hiring a mentor, getting in a mastermind, whatever it is, start your journey and your exploration towards your personal growth and development, and plug in to the energy, that magic carpet ride that's going to keep you moving. Because the minute that you unplug from that, you're going to go right back to what you know, that old computer, that old programming. We don't want to do that, because again, that's that loop that you live in. You can literally move yourself out of it, but you've got to plug in and make a decision for yourself. Plug in to desire, because it will never, ever, ever lead you astray. So what is it that you want? What do you really, really want? Get clear and write it down and look at it literally every single day, and just don't look at it. Feel into it. This is what vision boards are for too. They require you to feel into those things that you desire. If there's any stickiness around the things you desire, you need to address them first and foremost. Clean and clear it so that you understand and know this is happening. I don't know how, I don't know when, what, where, but it is happening. It's out there in the quantum field, and you are calling it in, and you're going to hold that void in desire. Plug in, surround yourself, stay in positive energy with people that are also dreamers and manifestors and know that everything is possible, and everything will start to just like pop into your life. It's so, so, so exciting. So definitely stay when I'm talking about those desires. Like I said, the desires that are just kind of like the simplified, the first two I talked about, I want you to stay in the desire of the desires that are just light your body up, that just feel like scary. They feel scary. It's like leaping off the cliff. And I know a lot of people are afraid to do this. This is something I always do. And people will even say to me, my gosh, like, how do you just, you just trust, you just like jump. Like I always say, leap and the net will appear, because it does. It does. And people will say, you just jump and then like you sprout wings as you're going down. And it's true. And it's true. But I am no different than you. We are one. You as well. All it is a mindset. All it is a mindset shift. So if you don't have that mindset, if you don't have clarity around that, again, remember that it's not your programming. It's the programming that someone else gave you, and you can shift it. You can literally shift the way that you think and be in a completely different place at the end of this year. It is a decision, it is a belief, and it is you tapping into your desire. So go write down your desire right now. And if you don't have space or time right now, do it later. But I want you to write down what it is that you are really, truly desiring, something that just lights you up from inside out. I want you to feel into it, feel what it would be like to have that thing in your life, and know, like the dream genie, like with a magic wand, like that it's going to come true. And you're just going to hold it until it comes true. And then just walk your walk every day, knowing that you are walking towards that thing and you are getting closer and closer and closer. And before you know it, it will manifest. So I'm going to park it there for today. Thank you for tuning in and watching this video. I am here for 365. What day are we on? I don't even know, for this new year, but getting in and getting it done. And it's been actually super, super fun. And I'm excited because once I do get downtown into my brick and mortar space, I just know everything is going to unfold. Again, this inner knowing and trusting of just that impulse. If you're not in touch with that impulse, get quiet and tap in. Like I said, and again, through your hand and through your pen, you can actually channel that energy onto paper, and then you can read it, see it, and feel it. So please like and subscribe. We will see you in the next video.